Well, I started.
That will forever
I guess
be
I
my
should.
favorite thing.
COD Wallet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good.
Well, this is where we're going to start it.
I like it.
So we're doing an emulator, as you can tell, for Sonic Mega Collection, which is fine and legal because I own the actual game.
Which is true. I've seen it.
True. So we're going to play Sonic. We're going to...
Yeah, we're going to play Sonic.
Just going to fix that volume. So we're going to go... Am I playing? No, I'm not. So Sonic Mania came out a couple weeks ago, and we're just... We're going to build up to it. We're going to slowly get there. Did I do a slow build? Okay, cool.
It's going to be a slow build.
Yeah, we're going to go through, play Sonic 1, 2, 3. Maybe some Knuckles in there.
Love Knuckles.
And then, get up to Sonic Mania and play it a bit more. This way I can justify spending money on it when I should be spending money on cryptocurrency.
Another addiction that we just recently have started pining after.
I love it though.
It's gambling without the fear of loss, really, because you're at least gonna break even at worst if you're smart.
See, I feel like it's more like stocks, but compressed. Like the story of a stock is you like, oh, I hope this company does well. I did some investing, and we'll see in like 5 years if I make money. And with crypto right now, it's, oh yeah, I did some investing. Let's see in like 10 minutes if I've doubled that money or lost fucking all of it.
Yeah, Bitcoin Cash really threw a wrench in the gears recently.
Bitcoin Cash and Coinbase, dude, that was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
You weren't sitting there watching it, right?
No, but the fact that Bitcoin went down to under $11,000 for a hot minute.
Oh shit.
Just ridiculous to me. Absolutely ridiculous that
Fuck.
juggernaut.
No, see, Bitcoin was due for a correction.
No, of course.
Like looking at the charts, if you go back, because still a month ago we're still up by $4,000.
Jesus
even
Christ.
when it was at its lowest point. So yeah, it was just Coinbase. It just shit the bed.
Yeah, they did a lot of stuff they probably shouldn't have done and stuff. But whatever, they're super secure, so that's what I care about.
That's what happens when you let Lex Luthor be your CEO.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Lex Luthor wants to kill Superman, hates everything that's not communist,
Well, have you seen the CEO of Coinbase?
I haven't.
Oh, okay.
Does
he's
he
bald.
actually look like Lex Luthor?
Yeah, he's just a bald white dude.
Oh, nice.
But he was
So he's actually Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I forget what he came from, what company he worked with before.
LexCorp.
Yeah, but like in the real world too. He came from like a successful company.
Yeah, LexCorp.
They weren't successful, were they?
I mean,
I thought they failed out.
Lex Luthor's like a billionaire.
Yeah, but he has hair.
No, he doesn't.
He does in Batman vs Superman.
Well, we don't talk about that. That's not a thing that we discuss on this show, Joshua. You know my sensitivity to bad Batman movies.
God damn it.
You know my sensitivity. There's two things we don't talk about: Batman versus Superman and fucking George Clooney as Batman.
You didn't like George Clooney as Batman?
No. Who did?
Ah.
Someone, probably.
Yeah. I'm pretty neutral on it.
It's so bad.
What movie was he?
Batman and Robin.
I don't know which one that is.
with Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
Oh, yeah, that's the best one.
What?
Yeah, the quality of a movie is directly correlated to the number of puns that there are.
Absolutely the greatest movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Mike does the worst Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation.
Oh, God.
Every time we talk about this movie, and he goes, "Freeze out," and that's not even what he says. But I laugh so hard every time. I can't correct him.
What does he say?
He says so many things. Oh, my favorite one, and I don't even know why this one stuck with me because I haven't seen this movie in legitimate years.
Mm-hmm.
But it was, "What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age." And it was, it was bad.
I love that that's
bad.
a real line.
It's a real line. That is a real line. I could play you the audio literally right now.
Is it 90s? Or is it still 80s?
I think it's definitely 90s, but I think it was like borderline millennium time.
Oh, end of the 90s?
Yeah, I think it was like 99, honestly, because so Keaton was 89 for Batman, then Batman Returns was 92. And then I want to say Val Kilmer's Batman was like 94, 95.
Okay.
So I think Clooney was like 98, 99, somewhere in that realm.
So that was at the point where everyone thought we were going to die anyway.
Yeah, Y2K was a thing.
Yeah, so everything was allowed to suck. Ooh, that little...
That looked bad.
Yeah.
It looked real bad. But yeah, it was
Fuck.
absolute trash. It was trash, but it's okay.
Is it anywhere near the level of, like where it's so bad that you can look back on it fondly?
No.
George
Clooney doesn't even talk about it. Like, he apologizes still to this day for that movie.
Really?
Yeah. Like, in interviews and stuff, he still is like, I'm sorry that happened. I'm sorry that I did that to you guys.
Did he have a part in writing it too?
No.
Oh, okay.
But what ended up happening, so Joel Schumacher was the director of those films. And it was supposed to be, like, Batman Forever was supposed to be a Tim Burton movie.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Burton was supposed to do that one because he had done Batman and Batman Returns or whatever. But it wasn't kid-friendly enough for the studio and for McDonald's.
Oh, that's right.
And that's why they hired Joel Schumacher, and there was all the neon and, like, this and that and whatever. And, yeah, it was just... It wasn't marketable enough. But I would have loved to see... Apparently, his villains, Burton's villains for the next one, were going to be the Riddler, just like was in Joel Schumacher's. Mm-hmm. But he was going to be played by Robin Williams.
Oh.
And...
shit. Oh,
nice,
I made it.
Nice evade. And I think Scarecrow, who was supposed to be played by... Ooh, I don't remember who. I know there was a rumor it was like Nick Cage... And there was another one too, but like it would have been, I would have been interested to see. Keaton wanted to do it was like it was basically their version of Batman Begins. Okay. Which is the first one with Christian Bale.
Yeah.
So they wanted
I would have been really
there.
interested to see how Scarecrow was done in a non like serious movie.
Yeah. No, I like Scarecrow a lot in the animated series. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I always talk about Batman animated series. I feel like it always comes back to that.
You know honestly, what you're about.
Yeah, I know what I like. Two of my favorite villains that I don't think I'll ever get to see on TV or on in movie form are Clayface, who I think is dope, and Man-Bat. I love Man-Bat. I think he's super cool, and I'll probably never get to see that ever happen because he's just not well known. Nobody knows who the hell Man-Bat is.
Now, I'm trying to remember, was Man-Bat also in Batman Beyond? Or did he just...
He turned into a bat because of splicing.
That's what I remember. Because I watched some of the animated series, but But Batman Beyond was the series that I watched a lot.
Batman Beyond was dope. I love Batman Beyond. Did I tell you? We've talked about this before, I think, but did I ever tell you that I wrote a short story? A short Batman Beyond tale?
No.
Yeah, I did that. And it's just something that was like sitting there. I always wanted to get like enough money to be able to record and film it as Terry McGinnis because I'm affectionately known as Terry when I go get comic books from Gene.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he calls me Terry.
Because of his McGinnis or?
Yes, but his husband's favorite superhero is Batman. So his husband is Batman and... Because I'm not his husband, I get to be Terry.
Yeah.
So.
That's adorable.
Thanks. It's a little condescending, but whatever.
Is it?
We don't have to talk about it. McGinnis isn't as cool. I mean, he's all right, but it doesn't help when I sit there and I think, oh, this is Eric Matthews, because Will Friedle does the voice for Terry McGinnis. Oh
shit! Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So it's really hard to be menacing when you're like, Fine.
But you don't want to be menacing. You want to be your friendly neighborhood Batman.
Sometimes. Gregory told me that I was intimidating this week.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, "You're an intimidating guy," and I was like, "What? Are we talking about the same person? Me?"
You definitely can be. Like sometimes you'll get into a space where you put on that bitch face.
Do I brood?
You brood a little bit, yeah.
Brood. I'm a little broody. I read too much Batman. That's honestly what it comes down to.
Yeah, you just get into it.
Just get into it, and I just need to brood.
I remember there were a couple times before we started living together where I'd meet up with you and Mike and Mal at Meridian.
Yeah.
And I think you were just pissed off for the first like 15, 20 minutes.
You are not the only person that's ever said that to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but as soon as there we go. As soon as you started talking, I'm like, oh, he was just reading or
That's
whatever.
just his face.
Yeah, he's just got resting bitch face.
No, honestly, that used to be one of the things with trivia that I had a hard time with. Was apparently people would always tell Craig, they were like, what's wrong with Pat? And he's like, oh, nothing. And they're like, no, he looks upset. And he was like, nope, not upset, just his face. And like that's something I've actively had to work on because apparently I used to just walk around with resting bitch face.
That's funny. How long did that take for you to clear?
A couple months, maybe even like a year. It was a lot of work, and Craig was like, just fucking smile, just smile. It's not that hard. I was like, okay, fine, I will.
Just fix your face.
Make your face better.
Damn it.
So yeah, that's I get that. I understand. But yeah, he was like, you're kind of an intimidating guy, and I was like, since when?
I think it also helps that with I'm gonna move this mic up a little bit. With keto,
Yeah,
like you've definitely lost weight but kept the muscle mass.
Yeah, I've definitely maintained mass.
Fuck. That's right, I can't spin. So you look a lot more like beastly, in a good way. In a good way.
I'm a nice beast.
Yeah.
I'm a nice beast.
You're like the Blue Beast.
He's so cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I want a Gambit movie so bad. He's always been my favorite.
Gambit?
Yeah, I love Gambit. Do you know they did a comic book run not too long ago that was Gambit and Deadpool?
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good combo.
It really is, and I didn't get to read it, and I'm a little upset about it, so I think I should try and find it, and when I do, I will for sure let you gander at it.
Yeah. How long ago did they do that?
I want to say like a year max. It has not been that long.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm about that.
So when I find it, get it, whatever I am doing with it, I will let you know so that we can read it together.
Whee! At the same time, can we turn the pages together?
Obviously, that's
Dope.
the only way to do it. But that's all we have time for, I think, for this first one.
Ooh, great.
Ooh-wee.
Good timing because we just finished. I keep forgetting.
thingy.
There's 3 acts in this one.
Well, you know what? We'll come to Act 3 later.
Okay. All right. Bye, everyone.
Love you.
Eh.